Hello everybody, my name's Spicy and welcome back to my channel. Today we're on Legatron's account and we're going to be taking a look at the hard Doomtower. I think along with this we might take a look at the Fireknight, but I'm not 100% sure. He said right now that this is slow, but I mean to me that doesn't look that slow. But I think we'll try to get 23 at a bit of a faster farm, because, well, what even was it? Yeah, 3 minutes, 32 seconds isn't all that great. And he does have two of Newt. So shouldn't be too bad to get something set up. But yeah, we'll go ahead and see how that goes. First thing I wanted to mention is that his Ultra Nightmare Clanboss was at a 4 key, and then looking at Doomtower, I saw that I needed Vogoth. He was using Vogoth here, so I went ahead and made this team, which took it up to 26.83 million per key, which I mean is a lot better than the 18 million it was before. It's about 8 million more. Anyways, so right now he is stuck here, hard Bommel, and I have changed to gear on Vogoth already. I also had booked Siffy, so Siffy should be working now. And besides that, I had re-geared this new already. I re-geared the Geomancer, and then I don't know who else I'm going to use at the very end. I think that Kyoku could be a really good one. I do know Kyoku can solo the boss, but I don't think this account has that gear. I could be wrong, but I don't think it does. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get us through into the boss. And once we get to the boss, I'll go ahead and see if I can do it. Alright guys, so we are at the boss now. Something to keep in mind when you're fighting the Bommel, if you're having any issues, don't buff when you start out the fight. You want to start just by hitting him. Um, I, yeah, you just want to keep not hitting him. That is the crappy thing about using Geomancer, is that you're really going to screw yourself over at the beginning. You're going to get yourself bombed a lot. But now that that has happened, you can protect, you can throw out decrease attack. You get you get those HP burns out on all the side bombs, and then you're a lot safer. Now that all of them have HP burn, does a lot more for you. This is why Kyoku is so good at soloing. So yeah, I mean, once we got to the boss, it basically just got shredded. 2 more bombs out, which is fine. Having the bombs out actually helps later on when using Geomancer or Kyoku to kill it. Uh, Keep in mind that Newt really can kill you here if you're not trying to get the bombs out there. Because if you're not trying to get the bombs out there, then he's just gonna get you killed. But yeah, so easy clear, extremely easy clear. Geomancer, Kyoku, Newt basically doing everything along with Vogoth. I mean, Vogoth is carrying at the very end when all those bombs are exploding. So now to finding something for the waves. Now the waves is, I believe, what he was having trouble with, trying to figure out a way just to get his foot into the door. Right now, 65 turns, that's not bad. Um, I, I mean, I agree with these three. These three definitely you want to keep in here. Besides them, I mean, his options are decently limited. Somebody I might think of bringing in here is going to be Geomancer. Geomancer could do a lot of work. Kyoko could do a lot of work. I think Emic actually is going to be amazing for this, especially with his lead. Bring in Emic, and then we could bring in somebody, maybe Ragash. However, Ragash takes a lot of stats. You know what, Sissia? I think Sissia would go great in here because she's just going to help burn down everything and she's going to put out the debuffs we need for Rotos to kill even faster. So I'm going to go ahead and get everybody built here, guys, and then I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so this is a little random. Um, I made some upgrades to people's gear. I switched out the newts because I was the first run I did, I was trying out the other one, the one that I had recently geared instead of the one that was upgraded a bit. So we I took it from barely 2 king, I mean from barely 4 king to comfortably 2 king. So just thought I would make a note of that. I have just a little bit more tweaking to do with gear, and then I'll show you guys everything. And I mean, I'll go through the Doomtower waves, do 1 or 2 with you guys, and then the takeover will be over. So yeah, be right back, y'all. Alright, guys. So I didn't end up using Sissia because, well, she isn't booked, and most legendaries on the account are not booked. And an unbooked Sissia has so much less value than if I were to use most other people. So the main damage dealer in the team is going to be Rotos. So let's go and show off the team. Well, everybody that I've built, because I'm sure you guys are wondering how I took it from basically barely 4 king to easy 2 key. So this is Immic now. Immic, I have him decent HP, not really good defense, good speed and some accuracy. He isn't yet booked. These are the masteries I went with. The next person I built is Rotos. There isn't too much gear in the account yet, so the builds are a little iffy, but it is the best I could do. So he has a little bit of HP, okay attack, good, I mean pretty solid speed, 100% crit rate and 233% crit damage. It's okay. He isn't booked yet, but he does have masteries. We went down into Helm Smasher. The next person is going to be the main newt on the account. He is in a righteous set just because it gives the speed, and some other stats were already there. About 40k HP, well 37, 4.2k defense, 205 speed, 105% crit rate, which if I could get rid of that 5% I would, but it is what it is. 217% crit damage and 247 accuracy. He isn't yet booked, sadly. These are the masteries. I did touch them actually. No, I didn't. Because if I did, I'd gone with this, whatever. They work. The next person is Hyoku. She's in 2 Defiant sets. She has 43.5k HP, solid defense at almost 4,000, 220 speed, and 286 accuracy. She's pretty much booked, and she's gone down into Giant Slayer. Some counterattack for Clanboss, of course. The next person is Sify. She was at like 240 speed before I changed her, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'd showed her before here, but now I have her at 68k HP, 3,200 defense, and 307 speed, which I'm very happy with. She is booked. I did book her earlier, which I got really lucky and got just those booked. And I have her going down into timely intervention. Now, the next person is going to be Krisk. So Krisk has almost 58k HP, 3.9k defense, 231 speed, and 327 accuracy. He is booked. He's going down in War Master with Lasting Gifts. The next person is the other newt. So I have him in a crit damage set. He has only 32k HP, 3.4k defense, 185%, well, 185 speed, 100% crit rate, and 216% crit damage with 243 speed. And then we have Godseeker Neri. She is at 55k HP, 3,100 defense, 225 speed. She's booked, she has cruelty, and she's going down into War Master. And then Vogoth, I have him in a curing set. Not too much HP, only 74,000 HP. 3,000 defense, which we don't really need the defense, but I mean, we have it, so it is what it is. And then we have Geomancer. So Geomancer is at 34k HP, 2.9k defense, 215 speed, and almost 300% 300 accuracy. I keep saying percent, guys. I apologize. So yeah, that is everybody that I'm really using. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything about Fireknight looking at it now. I probably will. I'll probably do a double newt team and see what can happen. But we'll just have to see. I don't know. I'm just thinking, y'all. So let's go ahead and head back to Doomtower and see what this can do. So this is the preset. We have these two, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and use Newt, even though I was thinking I wasn't going to, and then I'm gonna use Krisk, and we're just gonna call this waves. And then whatever they do, it doesn't really matter, because if you're that worried about it, you'll just manual. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and manual through this one, y'all. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Expecting this to be a pretty easy, well, at least pretty easy for now. I'm gonna keep trying to knock down this Mortu. Mortu is gonna be a pretty big issue until we use the unkillable. I forgot about the unkillable. But as you can see, I mean, there's no risk of us dying until there's waves with different cleansers, but until then, I mean, we're perfectly fine. And then once he's booked, once everybody's booked, this will be just way faster, way cleaner. But we want to, so in these waves against Hackhorn, you really just want to get rid of him as quick as possible. He's a big issue. Avoid hitting him, and then kill him as soon as you can. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I really have to do, I'll just do this wave, and then I think you guys get the idea. There's not really any risk. And the reason that we have Newton here is, one, he has some crowd control, which is nice. Two, he has an AoE weaken. And three, his A3 can actually do a lot of damage against these waves. Obviously single target, but still really high amounts of damage. The nice thing about this is that Mortus, they aren't built, they aren't like stone skin and stuff, so they aren't nearly as effective here as they would be in Arena. Which I feel is a given, but some people don't quite understand these things, which is why I say them, and there's no issues in not understanding that. But the difference that gear makes is so huge that you're not really gonna have to worry about it. Then again, at the very end, at the very top stages, the Mortus can be a real pain. So as you can see, Newt really just smacking everybody. And getting a good Fireknight team will help this account, because once we can get some Savage on everybody, I mean, maybe not Newt, but for sure the Rotos, getting Savage on the Rotos is going to do huge things. As well as getting a hard Dark Fae team set up. Getting a hard Dark Fae team will do so much. Even if it's the lower stages. Let's start A1. Since we're just gonna do this. He's HP based. Steal some of his HP. Yeah, this is pretty insane. If y'all have these champions, for sure think about doing this if you don't have something else. Even though I would assume if you have these champions, you probably have something else. But yeah, I mean, if you're doing 4 minutes, I mean, it'll take about 40 minutes to do each rotation, which isn't the best, but for the rewards that you're getting, it's gonna be probably the best place to be for a while. Until maybe the next, I don't know what this next clan boss thing is gonna be, or whatever PvE they're talking about where you can get mythic shards. Um, I don't know if that's gonna be a really good place to get rewards or not, but for now, I believe that just staying here is gonna be, staying in Doomtower and things is gonna be very beneficial, as well as Clanboss, which is why I have went ahead and boosted both of those. So yeah, that is Doomtower, that's the Clanboss, and now let's head on over to Fireknight and see maybe something we can get together here. I probably wouldn't use Krisk here. I think, here, let's just throw this together. Uh, Probably just want to go with new Siffy, and then we need some wave clear. No real no real AoE wave clear and no hex. So I guess these two are gonna have to just do the job. And then a decrease defense champion. I know Ragash can do it, but he's not booked. Madam can do it, but she doesn't bring much to the boss, and it's on a longer cooldown. Stag Knight is who I'd want to bring, and I mean Seer is also somebody that I'd want to bring. Seer would nuke down the waves, obviously. Oh. What do we do here, y'all? Maybe a little bit of Bellinor could do some work, and Kyoku could help. I mean, Rhodos could help with the waves, but he won't do much against the boss. Foley could do a lot, um, because he has a lot of multi-hits. And then we also do have like the ally attacker and Fat Man down here. Goodness, so many, well, not too many options, but definitely a few options. Rhonda, yeah, maybe Rhonda is just the move. Now I'm gonna rebuild the Rhonda then and bring her in here. So let's just, we're not gonna worry about, not worry about much yet. I'm gonna go ahead, rebuild the Rhonda, guys. Come back, maybe even with a rebuilt Bellinor, set up the preset, and we'll run it, see what happens. Yeah, be back then, y'all. So we have gone ahead and gotten everybody together. So Rhonda is built pretty well. Comparatively to Rhodos, she is pretty insane. I don't know what happened in translation between her and Rhodos. She makes Rhodos look pretty weak. I believe it was the accessories. It can't fully be the accessories, but the accessories were a big part in it, as well as these gauntlets I got while just re-rolling random stuff to try to get gauntlets like this, and these are what I got, which are pretty insane for the account. So she has a little bit of HP, a little bit of defense, but 4.5k attack, 209 speed, 100% crit rate, and 260% crit damage. She is almost fully booked, and she has gone down into Giant Slayer with some counterattack masteries. Now, I was thinking about doing this. Hold up. If this rolls right. No, it did not roll right. But, no, didn't even kind of roll right at all. Anyways, I was thinking about putting something on her that was a little bit more defense-based. Just so she can live some hits, because right now whenever the boss takes a turn, she just gets demolished. So maybe some of these, a little bit of these boosts can help. Even just that little bit can really help a lot. Sorry for doing this. I should have done the soft cam, guys. It was just just came to mind when I did one run and it went really, really well. But I didn't do this yet. I also re-rolled and got this when there was only 5 stars on the account, so that was pretty awesome. I did one re-roll and got this. Super happy about it. Yeah, I mean, also, there shouldn't be brimstone on this. I think it should be soul reap because, well, she doesn't have accuracy. Yeah, she gets that extra 80, but that isn't helping all that much. Anyways, let's go ahead and run this so you guys can see it. I feel like everybody dies super quick here. At least the first run I did, everybody just died almost instantly. So the blessed bash or blessed bash just insta kills any of these, which is really nice. I feel like his A3 is underrated for waves. As I mentioned when doing the Doomtower side of things, his A3 is super strong for waves. I mean, obviously everybody knows it's like the best boss ability in the game. Something I'd like to mention is in the preset, I have gone ahead and made this I think this newt have the ability to use his A3 in this set of the waves because I want him to have to use his A2, I mean his A1 a couple times because we don't have that turn meter knockback in this team at all besides the 2 newts, and if in the first set of turns they're just both going ahead and doing big hits, it doesn't quite it doesn't quite work out as nice as I'd like it. A few people get close to dying and then I can't, well, I don't know how to control where the revive is going, if there's any way to control it. So yeah, right here is kind of nice because we're going to go ahead and get this back, but it was RNG with Rhonda. This isn't the norm. It's nice to get all these bits of damage, but he still went ahead and did it. So I think I just say screw it and set it up. But hey, I mean, both lived this time, which last time it was Rhonda who just got just destroyed. But 2 minutes comparatively to how it was is absolutely awesome, guys. Very happy with this, and I'd say overall the takeover was very successful. If you guys did learn anything from this video or need some account help of yourself, I would ask that you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Also, if you do need the account help, as I mentioned, please join my Discord in the description. There you can find my paid services and just general advice from everybody in the server, because we do have some amazing people in there. Pretty awesome community that I would be happy for anybody else to join into. Besides that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.